So, hello everybody, how y'all doing? So, it's been a little bit busy for me, trying to slow roll into finishing out the rest of them. Alright. So, let's see who's the next person in line. We almost there. Taurus. We got Taurus. Hey Taurus, how y'all doing? So, this for Taurus, September the 26th to October the 4th. Yeah. So I'm going to start out with the general energy up there, and then break it down in two types of energies down here. Alright. Taurus. So guys, what is it about Taurus up there that you're willing for me to translate down here? 3 cards, please. Taurus. Between September the 26th to October the 4th of 2019. Taurus, up there, general energy. Up there. 3 cards. Is that all 3 of them? No, that's 2. Oh no, that's all 3. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck right now? Is this the Tower? Yup, the Tower. You got the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and the Hermit card. This is the kind of energy of trying to find a way to pull yourself out of a situation without bringing unnecessary baggage or without your secrets being revealed as you go along. It's one of those kind of energies that's going on for you, Taurus, with this 8 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. And with the Hermit card, it's like maybe it's just being challenged this week to really honestly admit or confront yourself on whether you didn't let bygones be bygones, what has been buried, or are you reevaluating things from the past to see where they play a role at? Or is it some self-discovery that's going to be going on? Or some things that you might not be able to accept, but it's some missing knowledge that you needed in order to solve the issue that you got going on for you. It's like a couple of scenarios, but it's definitely got something to do with secrets coming out. But how they play their way of coming out is the interesting part of it. But it's definitely about secrets coming out, and that's probably why the Tower is at the bottom. But let me go ahead and get clarification for this 8 of Cups. Can I get clarification for the 8 of Cups? Clarification for the 8 of Cups. clarification for the Eight of Cups. The Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. Yeah. The Four of Swords. I get clarification for the Four of Swords. The Fool card. And the last one, the Hermit card. Clarification for the Hermit card. So after the clarifications, we got Justice that's now at the bottom, which can be a reciprocal energy of the clarification could be the symbolic thing of the way that the secret is coming. Like I said in the beginning, that say that you on your twin flame journey and it's some information that it's just hard for you to accept. It's hard for you to get a grasp of it. And it's good and it's bad because you're going to have to find a way to use it as a map, as a foundation piece, as a missing piece to your twin flame journey. And it might just have to stay there and linger for a little bit until it comes to another piece as big as it to fit in it, depending on how many you need to finish the big picture for you. So it might be something that comes and shake and rattle you up for a little bit and get you uneasy for a while until you could snap back from the vibrational flux of it. The Nine of Cups came out in reverse here. When it came to the Hermit card. So, I guess that'd be for some people who just might not want to have personal satisfaction in something that is a secret of unknown, or, I don't know. And then it might be the way that it comes out, because the Eight of Cups got the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. So the way that it's meant for it to come out, and with the Fool card being clarified with the Four of Swords, depending on the way it comes out, meaning that maybe it's at a family function where something embarrassing come out, and maybe you gotta be that one person and keep the tension all right the best way you can at the right moment of time. So you have to take that leap of faith. I mean, it's not necessarily you're going to get pleasure in getting in the middle of the shit, but you probably just got exhausted of it. And, that's why Nine of Cups is in reverse with that Hermit card. You know what I'm saying? Could be the role that you're playing in it. But, up there, for it to be up there is like more or less like, towards during this time, you could feel some heavy burden going on with the pressure of the universe, depending on where you're located at. And it can just be some pressure that you feel pressure, but it's almost like everything that's going on around you just fits and makes sense, and you like, why am I feeling weird or something like that? And it's just the tension of the energy that's overall with inside of, in a general aspect up there. Or maybe you can feel the shifts of Taurus moving around with with any of the planets. I mean, you can Google and see if there's any transition that Taurus is going to be doing transit. What type of transit Taurus is going to be doing during that time period. It might give you a heads up too. But let me find out as far as the natal chart, what type of energy this is for Taurus. What type of energy, close natal chart energy, will represent this Taurus energy during September the 26th? Oh, well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, the water course moon is what came up, and this is like the transit period where, you know, the moon just goes off bleak for a little bit while it's transitioning between. You know, some people believe it's a point where the moon is cleansing the toxicity from the zodiac energy it just was bonded with before it goes to the next one. And then when it goes to the next one, it's beginning and starting to create and manifest within those 30 to 50 hour period of time of of exhausting itself within inside of a zodiac sign. So it's like, I mean, it kind of matched because just like I was trying to say with the Eight of Cups, it's like, you know, a secret coming revealed. So it's like, it's just, and then it got the Fool card. So, I mean, it's just going to play a role. It could be one that's just personal. Like I said, aim for some people as far as their twin flame aspect goes. It could be something personal. Internal type of personal situation, or it could be something external. It just depends, especially with the void of the course. And I mean, I imagine the void of course could be definitely happening within that time period. And maybe, you know, during that time period, it might be something significant for you. So let me go ahead, and that's interesting that came up though. So how would this energy affect Taurus love and sex relationship during September 26th to October the 4th of 2019? Three cards. How this general energy will affect towards love and sex relationships. And you got the shadow dance. That's interesting. Now the shadow dance, it is the number 15, and traditionally it's known as right away, but I want to use the word that comes with this deck, and it's called a shadow dance. And it's very interesting because what you had to avoid of the course of the moon, it's like if this is a week that you don't want something revealed about you, you're gonna have to dance. You're gonna have to dance to the tune of the music that's playing. Now the thing is if the tune of the music that's playing and you don't like it, well, you're subject for your secret and get revealed. So it's something, you know, on those bases right there. So, you know, if it's playing in your relationship and it's something that you don't want to come out in your relationship, well, you're going to have a submissive week this week coming up, Taurus. You know, I guess it's going to be your sacrifice for it. Ace of Cups, yeah. It's like a sacrifice to keep pressing forward. It's like a give and take situation. If you've been asking for that moment that happened, well, you got to sacrifice something in order for it to actually come about. Four of Swords coming back up, and you had that up in your general energy. But currently, right now, see, there you go, the Two of Cups. You're going to have to play some kind of negotiation here with it. That's just all to it. I almost feel like I had this reading already. It's interesting though. The Two of Pentacles and the Empress is getting clarified. Yeah. You know, if you was single, then and you going out there and you dating, well, it's gonna be like, it's gonna probably give you a feeling that you're chasing a person a little bit. And the person could feel like they're not avoiding or they want you to chase them. And it just might not be necessarily that. It could just be you getting caught up in the general energy aspect of it. The Eight of Cups is like it's pushing you towards a situation to kind of like, could be all about self-reflecting. Could, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it'd be necessarily tied to the twin journey unless it's an aspect of the twin journey that you feel is a rule that determines a twin. That'll be the only way. No other than that, I really don't see it. I do see it being like, if you single, you going through a high peak of interest. And you just feeling very chatty. You feeling conversationable. You feeling like, okay, I can do this. And it's like staying into that frequency. And then, you know, it might be a shift that happened that make you ask yourself or question yourself, are you chasing this person or not? Can I get clarification for the Ace of Cups? You got the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Because, I mean, like from people who's in a relationship, I mean, both aspects of it, really if you're single or in a relationship, I guess that'd be the most linking part, is doing something willingly. Being able to understand that you did it willingly. Now, what was you trying to gain out of the experience, and did that experience happen? If you gain the baseline of what you want to experience, so everything should be like, bygones should be bygones. It should be something that closes a chapter of understanding for you. Can I get clarification for the Four of Swords? Can I get clarification for the Four of Swords? It's interesting, Taurus. You got the Seven of Pentacles. You know, just like I said, you know, if you're in a relationship, I was saying in the beginning, you know, it's a submissive thing. And in some of the Pentacles is almost like for ones who know they don't want a secret reveal. This moment of submissiveness is kind of that moment to put a little bit of grace and mercy there for a secret not to be revealed. It's kind of very interesting. It's the Seven of Pentacles. But it's how truly, and it's almost like the way that you play the role going to also determine, it's also determined like how it could play a mind game on you if you're not sincere. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's like a mind game that make you want to self-confess if you're not sincere. It can create insecurities. It's interesting though. And if y'all single, like I said, just, I mean, try not to think that you're chasing after somebody. Just know that you got caught up in a energy flux. And if you met somebody that was kind of cool, but you know what I'm saying, you enjoyed the little time that you came out and socialized and played the little game or whatever, you know, stay positive with the best way you can. And clarifications in the what page of Swords at the bottom of it. So now I'm going to go over to your luck section, Taurus, during the time period of September the 26th to October the 4th of 2019. Okay. I get 3 cards to talk about Taurus luck during this time period of September 26th to October the 4th of 2019. Six of Pentacles. Damn, Taurus. The Six of Pentacles feel like it's really a give or take situation. Your luck gonna be as good as you attempt to make it. You got the Queen of Wands that came out sideways, which is the foundation. I think it's just still representing like your passion. What is your intentions in it? And whatever your situation is, it's not like things can't go your way. It's just all based on your intentions. Even too much positivity, if the intention still ain't positive all the way across the board, elemental factor of the board, you know, from ether, air, water, earth, and fire, you know what I'm saying? It just might be, you know, it might not be in your favor. So you need to try to make sure that all of them is at least at 20% of a factor, with the six of Pentacles being right here for things to benefit. And you know, the whole 100% should be within inside of yourself on the responsibility to take whatever the consequences is in the situation. Even if it's to start a job and you had a bogus resume because you're getting tired, and at least put in the effort. If you get selected for the job, at least put in the effort to try to perform the job. You know, if your secret comes out because you done caught an attitude or something, then you done it all on you. So that's how all that energy can get tied in together. We got one more card for us, Taurus luck during this time. Taurus luck. The Page of Wands. I mean, it's not a high peak, but it's not a low peak. You know, it got potential to fluctuate. I mean, it won't change but so much, depending on, I mean, what's your end goal, where you aiming things at. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Pentacles, okay? When you got the Void of the Course of the Moon, So it could mean that your luck could fall like a thief in the night. It might be something unexpected that just happened. You could be walking down the street and just so happen find $5 on the ground and didn't even expect it. You know what I'm saying? So it could be weird moments like that of luck to consider with the Five of Pentacles that's being right here. But what I do want to try to clarify before like get into what is your number, I want to sit here and at least see what the Queen of Wands come up to be. Clarify this Queen of Wands. Can I get clarification of the Queen of Wands position in this reading? The Queen of Wands position in this reading. Can I get clarification? The King of Pentacles, yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. It's whatever you truly, your attentions is at. Then it switch over to the Five of Cups. It's funny, at first you had the Five of Pentacles, then it goes to the Five of Cups. So let me see what your number will be during this time period. So far, primarily 1, 2s, and 9s been coming out. I ain't sure if it's another number. Could be. I done forgot. It's not a bad thing, because I do attempt to meditate and try to cleanse myself away from the messages. What would be Taurus number during this time period of September the 26th and October the 4th of 2019? You got a 4. So October the 3rd could be a good day for you. Then that is a 4. Yeah. October the 3rd might be a good day for you. It could be the date of the water, the course of the moon. You could check it out towards and see if it is. That might be a day that you might want to consider on the planning. Anything like that. But number 4 is yours. And it could also be going with your luck. Like I said, you have to have, that percentage right. So you classify yourself, the spirit and the ether and the other 4 elements, you know what I'm saying? So, and those two is all 4 of those is bringing 20 to make 100 up inside of you. On your attention, so it could also be going that way. So let me go into an oracle message for you, Taurus. I want to use my Alice in Wonderland oracle to get a message for y'all, and go ahead and close this out. Okay. Can I get a closing message for Taurus? Reading from September 27th to October 4th of 2019. I mean the 26th, September 26th. I should have made it for the 27th. All of them. I kept saying 27. But it's all good. 27 is definitely after 26, so it's still all good. Taurus, final message. Taurus, final message. Taurus, final message. Never jam today. So let me read this out for you, Taurus. You got a 35, which is an 8. Which is like 4 times 2, or 4 plus 4. So you still kind of like in the realm of 4. Never jam today. Alright. Here we go, Taurus. When the White Queen make her outrageous statement that jam is for tomorrow and for yesterday but never for today, Alice realized that no one is ever to get any jam. When this card comes to you, what can it mean? Well, it is likely that someone is making promises that sound like there is plenty on the offer, but when in fact it's extremely unlikely they will ever deliver and come through with all the wonderful things they are attracting you with. You see, when this card comes, someone is claiming that they can do a lot of good for you, but whether they are offering a pay raise, a good time, or a commitment, it is never to be. The promise is never ever delivered or enjoyed today. They exit on promises of a better future and the memories of a wonderful past, but they will never make good on their promises when it most counts, and that is today. Fortunately, Alice is not at all attracted by the offering of the White Queen. She literally does not want the jam, so she cannot be manipulated. But those who do want the jam could be forever living in the hope that one day they'll get jammed. The fact is, this will never ever happen. Listen to the person making you some rather wonderful promises or boasting about how much they can offer others. When will they deliver? As they always talking about the past and planning for a wonderful future but struggling in the present? If so, it is best to be like Alice and have no desire for promises which will never be fulfilled. That's interesting. Only reason I say it's interesting because the energy all been all about a secret. Whether you want a secret coming out and how I gotta play. And it's almost like broken promises, so I don't know. It's kind of interesting because it's like it doesn't, nothing ever comes with a guarantee. I don't know, that's the way I take that message. But I don't know how y'all would take it. But it's interesting. Even I had a void of a course of the moon, which is also about making sure that you can recognize empty promises. It's interesting. Until the next time, y'all stay positive, be safe.